Hello and welcome to the second part of my solo material gold farms you can do for 10 minutes or 10 hours, then simply post the materials on the auction house once you are done. I try to include more known farms with higher sell rates for less experienced gold farmers, but also more niche specific gold farms that veterans might find interesting. All of the farms in the video are timestamped in the pinned comment below the video. Starting off, we have two really good skinning farms. The first one is located in southern Uldum. There's a little bit of preparation. I would highly recommend using Dark Moon Firewater for faster skinning and the Potion of Treasure Finding, which allows you to loot tiny treasure chests from any Cataclysm mobs. These chests have Ember Silk Cloth and different volatiles, all good materials to sell. How you do this farm is you step on the eggs on the ground, crocolisks will spawn on you, you AoE them down, loot and skin them. Savage leather skinned from the mobs sells pretty fast as well, so we are getting a variety of materials from this spot. The second skinning farm is located in Pandaria, in Valley of the Four Winds. In this area are packs of goats that respawn really fast, so if you have this spot for yourself, you will never run out of mobs to kill. Compared to the Isle of Giants skinning farm from the last solo materials video, link in the description, here you will get way more exotic leather, but no other materials to sell unless you are also mining, because there are a few ghost iron nodes spawning around. From my experience, exotic leather sells quickly, usually within a few days. For farm number 3 we are staying in Valley of the Four Winds, following this route and mining ghost iron ore. Ghost iron is one of the, if not the best ore to farm if you like mining. One route took me around 7 minutes and I got 88 ore. If you are planning on just selling it, I would recommend also smelting some of it into ghost iron bars, so you are covering both ghost iron markets. The most popular item people use ghost iron bars on is Jard's Peculiar Rod, the daily engineering cooldown, because 30 of these rods are required to craft the Sky Golem mount. For farm number 4 we are moving away from professions and looking at farming primals from TBC. There is 7 of them, so let's look at every single one. Throne of Kil'jaeden in Hellfire Peninsula is the best spot to farm Primal Fire. It is also probably the most contested primal spot of them all, but these days many people are just waiting for Dragonflight and can't be bothered with gold farming. This spot can sustain about 3 people, so if you find it occupied by players, you are better off just leaving. I wouldn't recommend farming Primal Earth for gold making, but if you need it for crafting, this is the spot to do it. Primal Earth is just way too cheap to make it worth farming. For Primal Life, we are heading underwater in Zangar Marsh to Underbog Heroic difficulty. We will be following this route, clearing all the trash. Do not kill the first boss, but if you do, just switch to normal difficulty and continue. We are doing Heroic because on higher difficulty the mobs have a higher drop rate of modes of life. If you have mining, you can find a few nodes throughout the dungeon, and since one run takes about 2 minutes and we have 10 runs available per hour, you might as well grab anything you can. The same thing applies to herbalism. There are herb spawns for Sanguine Hibiscus, and you can also herb some of the dead mobs. Next up we have Primal Mana farmed in Netherstorm at Kirinvar village. Just kill all the elementals, you will never run out of mobs, and there aren't many people farming it usually. For Primal Shadow we are heading back to Hellfire Peninsula, killing these Voidwalker mobs. There's plenty of them for multiple players, they are a little spread out, but you won't find a better Primal Shadow spot. The last one of Primal farms is Throne of Elements in the Grand. Primarily, we are farming primal water from water elementals and fishing pools of water, but when both of these are respawning, you should run to the east and kill all the air and fire elementals for air and fire primals respectively. If you are interested in farming purely primal air, then I would recommend this spot in Shadowmoon Valley. Another favorite skinning farm of mine is this spot in Uzuna from the Legion expansion. If you haven't played in Legion or you have since unlearned skinning, you will need to spend some time getting to 3-star Stonehide leather skill by doing quests, but that shouldn't take too long. These materials are in demand because of transmog and also legendary boots from Legion that can be used in speed sets. From my experience, Stonehide leather doesn't sell as fast as exotic leather, but you can get way more of it in less time, and more variety is always good when it comes to these materials. At the end of this video, I would like to mention current content herbalism/mining double gathering farms. These are very reliable, instantly selling materials. Unfortunately, prices have been going down, but with the new auction house rework, you can literally sell them immediately as you get them. The routes you can see on the screen are some of the more popular ones, and a method I like to use is to pick up double gathering professions on any alts I am leveling for extra experience and a lot more gold made while going from 50 to 60. This was the second part of a series of videos where I'm covering gold farms you can do solo with little to no preparation. If you're interested in part 1, click the first link in the description. If you made it this far and learned a new farming spot you want to try for yourself, subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave them in the comment section down below. Good luck on achieving your gold making goals, and thank you for watching my video.